There are military members, past and present, on a cocktail of medicines that are off-label or black label, some of which are cause for medication mismanagement, where they end up with complications or even premature deaths. There are those that commit suicide because all they see is more medications chasing symptoms and not getting to the root cause. Basically, they want their life back, whatever they can get. Some have suffered severe injuries, penetrating wounds to their brains, and are not going to be the people they once were. But they can be much more self-sufficient. They can be much more optimistic. They can have greater restored capacity with something as simple as going into a hyperbaric oxygen chamber and being brought down to the depth of 16 feet, just deeper than a swimming pool, laying there watching a movie, breathing oxygen. And it sounds simple because it is simple. But oxygen is one of the building blocks of life, and our brain needs a lot of it. We can't really advance people in some of these therapies until we heal the brain. And we think of the brain just as a very complicated broken leg or a very, very severe bruise on one's body. That has to heal before the restoration of strength and capability can come back. And I think it's unfortunate that the answers now appear to be more and greater, more powerful drugs to just either mask the symptoms or chase the symptoms. And that doesn't give anybody hope. And that's where I think they can get very despondent. Either stop taking the medication, lose track of the medication. I've had that. I double dosed one day on Neurontin, and I realized I'd done it because it was a white tablet. It looked just like ibuprofen. I ended up calling the VA emergency line and said, what is the worst case scenario? And they gave me some symptoms to look for, and fortunately it didn't manifest itself. And that was just the left hand didn't know what the right hand was doing. A brief lapse of concentration, and it was a simple medication. A lot of our vets and a lot of our military folks have a much more complex litany of medicines they're taking to try to track. And those are folks that are least capable of doing it. They already have a compromised processing system, and they're being told to do very complex things at times. And, which medication and how many at what time, and don't take this if you've taken that.